In this video, I want to demonstrate how to configure the toolbox. So first, I'm going to come over to Tools and down to Add-ins. And then I'm going to make sure that the toolbox library is turned on, as well as the toolbox utilities. And I'm going to have these always turn on at startup. So I've turned on the SOLIDWORKS toolbox library and the SOLIDWORKS toolbox utilities and say OK. Next, I'm going to come over to the design library and I'm going to select the picture of the bolt here and configure the toolbox. I can also open up this option from the drop-down menus. This next step is more if you're working on a network computer than at home on your own computer. The toolbox will be configured just fine for a standalone installation. But if you're working on a network, you want to come down here to step number 3. And what you want to now do is to select the radio button for create parts. What this will do is every time you drag and drop a standard fastener out of the toolbox, it's going to move it to a new location and keep a copy of it. So that if you go to a different networked computer, it's not looking on the C drive of that computer. It's looking in your new folder for your fastener and you won't have issues with fasteners. So next, for the network computers, I need to go here and I need to tell it where I want these parts saved, in what folder. And the select folder window will open up. So now you want to navigate to whatever drive you want your stuff working in. So for example, I'm going to navigate to my C drive, users, my name. Then I'm going to create a new folder and I'm going to call it $ toolbox parts. And the reason I add the $ is so that it's always at the top of the menu. So I'll push enter. So it goes up here to the top. I'll say select folder. And now if I'm on a network, this will be somewhere on my network drive so that all my assemblies will have the proper toolbox item load every time I open it up. And the last thing I want to do is I want to save these changes. So I've saved my changes and I can close my window and my toolbox items should always open properly regardless of which network computer I open from.